Archaeological Research Services Ltd recently had the pleasure of working on the Grade 2 star listed former Leeds and Liverpool Canal Company warehouse on Canal Wharf in Leeds. The building is situated within the Canal Wharf Conservation Area of Leeds City Centre and makes an important contribution to this historic industrial setting. It had been constructed circa 1776 and designed by an engineer for the company, Robert Owen. The warehouse had originated as a 4-storey sandstone building with a range of mullioned windows crucial for providing natural light into the large and expansive warehouse floors. There had also been ranges of segmental arched loading doors over each floor, as well as decorative bull's-eye windows. The building had originated with a connection to the canal basin from the west to allow barges to unload within the building itself. By the early 19th century, the boathouse to the west of the warehouse had been added, with a continued connection from the canal to the warehouse. The next phase of works dates to the mid-late 19th century, with the building's continued use as a warehouse. This work saw the construction of the cast-iron supported overhang with a hipped roof and tall hoist tower above. This saw the central bay of the southern elevation opened to all floors as loading bays for the hoist. The cast-iron machinery suspended within the third floor had likely been associated with the hoist. The former iron hoist associated with the northern pitched dormer would have provided a connection with each floor for the movement of goods directly from the incoming barges. This period also saw the large-scale redevelopment of the flooring within the building, with brick-built barrel-vaulted ceilings supported by cast-iron columns and beams installed. These features represented an early form of fire prevention. The queen post trusses of the third floor had also been present by this date, as evidenced by cross-sections within Gode's 1896 fire insurance plans of the building. Gable scarring on the third floor western wall suggests that the roof had been raised, and this likely dates to this phase of works. The 1896 cross-sections also provide evidence for the use of each floor at this time, with the ground floor used for general provision, the first floor used for sugar, flour and grain, and the second and third floors used for tanning and dyes. Minimal changes had taken place for the building into the 20th century, with its continued use as a warehouse for the Leeds and Liverpool Canal Company. By the late 20th century, it had fallen out of use as a warehouse and had been converted for office use between 1994 and 1995. This conversion saw the installation of infill glazing on the southern overhang and former hoist tower, as well as the addition of single light windows on the northern elevation.